today's video, I'll be working with this little tree right here and this over here. So I'm going to take you to my concept and see if I can make it make any sense. Then I had this vision that I thought would be really cool is if having a bonsai being held by something where the roots came down and they were all visible, almost as if the bonsai was lifted and it was floating on something while the roots all came kind of cascading down. Came up with the concept of maybe it's like Mother Nature's hands lifting up the tree from the ground, and that's what has the roots coming down in a cascading fashion. I looked around and one day I saw this and I bought it. It is a ring holder that will be displayed at a store, displaying rings, and I thought, oh cool, my idea can come to fruition by utilizing this. I can have a plant growing from the base of the hand and have roots growing throughout it and maybe even between the fingers. This is a cool idea. So I bought this about a year ago, and then I've been thinking to myself, I just have this hand now. I just bought a hand. I think I finally found a tree that might be able to work with this. Speaking about the plant, this is a plant that I am thinking about, and the reason why I'm thinking about it's the flat base and the longer roots could work really well. This is just a pot that I have that has nothing in it that I thought could be a possibility of me doing this, but I don't like it. I might try to do something like this. I think will be a little bit better. Right now I'm just debating whether this is the right pot or not. I have some other pots that could work, but to be honest, they're quite nice, and I feel like at this moment they might be wasted on this project. Let me look around for a minute. Let me think about it, and then I'll get back to this. So these are one of the pots I mentioned that are a little bit nicer, but size-wise, I do feel like it makes more sense composition-wise. It's if I manage to find a way to hold the hand like this, it's going to be pretty awesome. So I'm going to look around for a way to get the hand to stay up like this. All right, I think I got it. I was looking around and I found this smaller pot. If I set it down over to one side, I am able to rest. Come on. There we go. I am able to rest the hand above the rest. I'm going to keep playing with this, and what I am going to do once I have everything positioned in a good area, once I get things kind of figure out where I want things to go, I am going to grab a piece of wire and wrap it around the hand and the plant to try and create something that's going to stay in one place. Which might not be long enough. Look at this. The wire barely touches right there. So I can't, let me see if I can get this to at least twist one so I don't have to go and get another wire. little more. Okay, that's it. I don't want to get twisted because I don't know if it's gonna make the hand break or if the wire is going to snap. Okay, so that's staying in place. Good, 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 good. Now, there's a lot of little roots throughout here, but what I think will be kind of cool is if the hand doesn't just have the plant, but there's also some dirt built up in it, and I'm going to get some moss and put on top of the dirt to help the dirt stay in one place. And I mean, the wire is just going to be there for a long time until everything gets really well established and the plant can hold itself up pretty well. So I'm going to start with the gravel and kind of get some around the draining hole and just a little bit of the bottom. We don't want the dirt to be too compact because then the roots have a harder time spreading out and growing. Here is our planting, and now we have the that was easy. That's good. All right, I got most of my roots kind of positioned somewhere close to where I want them to be at, so I'm going to start grabbing some of this pasty dirt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drop them on top of the roots and kind of build it a little bit around them like that. And that's going to, one, give the roots some place to go, keep them where I want them to be, and cover them up, because all these roots used to be in the dirt, and uncovering all of them and letting them out to the sun, it might cause them to dry out and die off, which we do not want. Again, I'm just lightly building this up around those roots. I'm probably not going to take it all the way up to the hand, but maybe just a little shy of it. So the last bit of dirt I am just going to place on top of the hand like so. It'll be kind of ironic if I'm trying to do like a little Mother Nature. At the end of it, I do want the hand to be holding a little bit of dirt. Probably not this much, maybe half of that, but right now we're trying to protect the roots. One thing I am going to do is, since we disturbed the roots and cut some of them down, I am going to cut some of these longer branches, and I'm going to get a piece of twine to tie around the pot and the hand. Oh, come on. Can you cut, please? There we go. There we go. So I'm going to get a piece of twine to tie this down, and I will be right back. Please don't fall over, don't fall over. Don't fall over, don't fall over. Oh my god. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay, hopefully it will stay like that. I will be right back. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to try not to move it too much right now. Again, just to recap, there will be less dirt on top of the hands, so you'll actually see more of the hands and even more of the roots. I'm going to try to develop some of the roots back here. I'm going to tie it down with more twine so it doesn't do that again. And I am also going to wrap most of it in Spanish moss, or you can use different type of mosses, anything moss like that will retain some of the moisture, block the sun from hitting the roots directly, but also it's not something that's going to provide some nutrition to the roots, because we want the roots to chase the nutrition down into the base of the pot and not have it be contained within a specific area. So this is our project for now. When I put it away, it's going to be wrapped with the Spanish moss, so it won't be identifiable. But I kind of like the way it looks right now. But of course, it's a work in progress. I feel once the roots get bigger and more established and more defined, and the plant develops into a more tree-like shape, it's going to look a lot better. And hopefully by then the roots will hold everything kind of in place, and I can get rid of the twine, and the pot will probably be there forever. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye! Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like it, leave a comment below, and for more art related videos, go to my channel and subscribe.